Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, guys. How are we doing? Let me see where we're at over here. I think it's sort of funny how I go live here and it says I'm live, and then it takes like 10, 15 seconds or more to go over here. It's like, there I went. There we are. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Hi, Carrie Ann. How are you? Good to see you. Got a hangnail. It's driving me crazy. Hi, Miss Robin. Ooh, it's cold out there, let me tell you. Hi, Mary. I've been out since Thursday. I went out Thursday thinking I'd beat the whole, weather, and then stay home. Hey, Maria. But it is so cold out there. Oh, my goodness. So I don't really know, like how much snow or anything. I haven't even looked. I've been inside. I'm not that brave to go out. Hi, Miss Pat. Hello, hello. Everybody's popping in. Got a few goodies this week. Did y'all? Let's see. Just a second here. Let's see. We got 7 inches so far. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many we've got. Look at the weather map and see. Does that ever tell you? I don't understand how all that works, but 16 degrees and sunny, it says. We might get up to 30 degrees on Tuesday, 33 on Wednesday. Feels like 10 degrees, but it's 16. Don't you love that? I mean, it's like 16 degrees, but it feels like it's 10. How do you know? It doesn't tell me. Oh, precipitation 8.35 in the last 24 hours. Wow. So I guess we got about that. That's more than enough. I haven't looked out to see if it's even snowing still today. Let's see. 13. My goodness, Mr. Greg, 13. And now it's coming down ice for Carrie Ann. Oh my gosh, 5 inches. Oh, is it sunshine there, Judy? Lovely. My son and daughter-in-law, I don't know, I don't know how if it helps or not, but before it even started to snow, he went out on their driveway and put a layer of that salt stuff. And I thought, well, how smart is that? So So when it comes down and it lands on there, then it's already hitting that. So it's melting it, keeping it melted off. So I don't know if it works. Haven't been back up there, haven't asked him about it, but yeah. I don't know if it works like that or not. Oh, let's see. Hi, Susan Romy. Hello, hello, hello. So let's see. Did I add that in? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Shoot, it's sitting right there. Let me get that. Because on the frames, I'm going to give you a choice. I have two. I'm going to give you a choice on those. Those are some neat, that's a neat frame. I love those old swing frames like that. Let me see if I can get to this one. It's just sitting over here. Just a second. I like to keep things close. Okay, I got it. And I think y'all might have seen it before. I can't remember. I think so. I'm pretty sure you have. So, what else was there I was doing? On the vintage cards that I showed in the preview, now none of those have been used. Those are all new old stock. So they've never been used. So far over 14 inches of snow here, and it's still falling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gina, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Now are you my new Gina? I had two Ginas show up, and then they've done all the name changes. Let me I just lovely, I just love it when they do all that. Change the names everywhere. I got to let me looky see. Okay. See, they've changed everybody's names, and it has made it really confusing for for us sellers to because some people didn't like it, so then they went in and changed their name again. So now we've seen it like 3 different ways. And it's like, what? Okay, wait a minute. Who are you now? I thought that I was right on that one. Because the other Gina, I think she came in last week. I hope she's here again this week. But we will see. And she sent me all of her info. So, and I did turn her blue, I think, before she left out of this, before the sale was over. I did get her all switched around. And I tell you, I keep getting these crazy emails from person Sophie. I wish Sophie would keep her self to herself. It's one of those crazy like dating, I guess, something. I don't know, but No, thank you. Let's see what we got going on. We're going to get started. Nooking? What's nooking? I haven't heard of it, Judy. Okay. So, it is just what you need. There's my Robin C. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, Robin, I still have your package. I know you've paid, but I wasn't able to, the weather's too bad to get out to the post office. And I just felt really bad because your shipping was like $5 for 2 hankies. And I was like, what? But that's how it figured in the pirate ship. And I can't figure out why that would be that much. So I have it. So if you do purchase something today, what I'll do is take what you've already paid and I will recalculate it all together and it'll save you on your shipping. So that's one good thing that'll come out of it. You've already got that $5 towards shipping paid. So it's knitting with crochet hooks. Huh. Can you do that? You are so welcome. All right, so let's get started. I bought we're going to start with this right here, I think. I bought a big roll. I mean, look how thick, look how there's a lot of lace. And there's a lot of lace. It's on that cardboard tube. I did not measure this one of how much was on it. But seriously, I think there's probably about 25 to 30 yards on this one. And this is what it looks like. It is like an inch and right around a little over 1.5 inches wide on it. If you look really close at the top up here, you can see like what is that, like the Star of David going across the top of it, sort of. But see if I can show it this direction as well. Really pretty. Very, very, very pretty. So you'll get every bit of this on this roll. Or if you don't like the roll, then there is 25 yards. Now I did measure this because it was just in a bag. So I did measure all of this. It is exactly the same as the other. So it's the same lace. You're getting probably the same amount on each one. Oops, let me. So, whoops, dang it. How come I cannot get this to go? And we're going to start it out at, what was it? Lace. Oh, there it is. That's not going. I shut my computer down, guys, and restarted it, and now it's all confusing me. It did an update. Okay, so it should be popping up there. Starting out at $15. That is like, I don't know how much you'd call that a yard, way less than $1 a yard on these. And you can choose either one. Either one of these. And if you want them both, that's great too. If not, then uh, whoever else is bidding will get second chance on it. But these are really nice. Nice. I love that. I think that's really pretty. So scalloped with those points. It's a very pretty one, and it is a cotton. It is not like a nylon or anything like that. And there's Miss Gail. Hello, Gail. Now you'll see the discoloration. It is an older piece. So if you're wanting it to be like pristine and it's not going to be that way. I mean, it's not in little chunky pieces or anything like that. And I like it when it's stained a little bit because it just really does make your project look like it's older. And well, it is older, but I think it's pretty cool done when it's like that, when it has a little bit of discoloration. Because some people take it and tea stain it. Well, you can still tea stain it. But yes, I'm here. Just getting home from church and putting things away. Oh, you were able to get out? And Judy's in at 16. I'm going to get my last call ready. Okay. If y'all hear little ones, they're right above me in this room, so sometimes they get a little rowdy. So I'm going to put my last call in. You have to be in before the last call. So if you are not, make sure you get in. And the only ones that are above last call gets to continue bidding or on the item. So last call it in is in, and it's a choice whether you want the roll or the cardboard. And the cardboard, what I used is actually the top of an old dress box from probably the 50s. So even the cardboard that it's rolled up on is an older piece. It's got you could use it for a background as well. It's got the pinstripe blue on it there. Would be neat as well. But choice on these, and I am with Judy at 16. And Gail says out. So that's going to be a sold on there to Judy. And Judy, I just need to know whether you want the roll or the card. I just called it a card. Roll or card. Find my pen. What do I do with it? It ain't in my hair. And thank you very much, Miss Judy. And congratulations. I don't know, Judy. I know there's 25 yards on this one because I measured it out and on there because it was loose in a bag when I bought it. I didn't want to unroll this off of the roll, but I'd say there's that much or more on the roll because I mean it's got quite a bit on there. I don't know what they're talking about. So do you want the roll or the The one on the cardboard or the card. You got that for the 16. And you want to know which one Gail wanted? Gail, did you have a preference on which one you wanted? I don't think Judy has a preference, really, on. I will take the cardboard. So Judy, you want the roll then? That pin don't work. Let's get rid of it. Good thing I threw a bunch of pins out. Okay, so you want me to send the roll also to Gail? Okay. Gail, you're going to have enough lace to do a whole bunch. Whole bunch of really cool stuff. Lay that down there. So I'm going to send the cardboard one, I'm going to send to Gail. And then the roll Judy bought, but she also wants me to send that to Gail. Make sure I'm right here. I got to repeat myself sometimes just to make sure my head's working properly. Today, would anybody like an orange? If so, here they come. I keep fruit in my room. Yes, I do. Because sometimes I just need some fruit. I'm going to do I'm going to do the frames next, unless there's something somebody is needing me to show first. I'll give you a second to type in if there's anything you'd like me to show first. And if not, I'm going to show the frames. I'm going to get them ready. Those smell good, don't they, though? My grandson loves these little, like, what are they, clementines, or they peel easy for him, and always hand him one and see if he can peel it. And he's just so surprised sometimes that he can. My crazy mind was thinking I would make Then you came to your senses. Hi, Miss Avery. Hello, hello. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the frames. I didn't see anybody type anything different in. Hopefully I didn't miss it, but so I'm going to go ahead and show the frames. Now, I'm going to price them the same because I gave about the same for them. And one I've had a little for a little bit. GTYE. Great. Thank you, everyone. I think that's right. The fan with the little boy. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Really cute piece. I mean, like really, really cute piece. It's the little pink fan. I did find him online, but it didn't really tell me who his maker was, so I don't know. But look how sweet he is. He's in excellent condition. I did not see any chips or cracks or anything. He's solid sounding, and he's playing like a harp. And he's a really pretty sort of a minty green. Look at the eyes and the eyelashes. Very, very pretty. He's got his little spaghetti up here on the top of his head or hat, and all around his ruffle around the bottom of his shirt. Got little gold shoes on. So he is actually pink and gold and sort of a mint green. Let's get a start on him. A lot of my scene were selling for over $20. I'm going to price this one at $15, and it measures. Oh, he's about 4 3/4 inches tall, and from side to side of the fan here, the widest point, he is about 5 inches as well. Like I said, in excellent condition. I have no markings or anything on the bottom, but he really good shape. Very pretty. And I think fans, I like fans. I think fans are really pretty. I have a quilt that is the fans, and I think I really like it. I've got it all folded and packed up. Maybe I'll get it out one day and show you guys. I just love it. I had it actually hanging in my apartment in the spare bathroom as a curtain, shower curtain, because I never used that bath in there. Never used the shower, the bathtub, or anything in there. I always used it in the master bedroom. Had its own shower and bath and everything in it. So I used that one instead. But it's really pretty. Oh, yes. Yes, Maria, she was really cute. And I'm going to type in, whoops, I put in last sold. Sorry. Redo that. Last call went in, and we're going to mark that sold to Maria. Let me, I think I have it wrote down. There it is. Pink fan base boy. And congratulations. You are so welcome. Thank you very much. I'll lay him right down there next to that lace. Give him a little cushion. You are so, so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And let's do the fan or the fans. Now I got fans on the brain. Let's do the frames. Um, and guys, if you want to, before I get to it, that hat stand, this hat stand still has the original tags on it. And it is, if you want to look up the guy or the store, it is John Wanamaker. And I think it's WANA Maker, MAKER, all one word. And it's a store out of Philadelphia. Yeah, I guess he was one of the first people to have like a retail store, back in the early 1900s. Let's see. Frames, frame. Where was I starting you at? Oh, there. I'm going to offer this one as well. Okay. So let me show you both. Oh, what the heck went on there? Don't know. There it went. Let me give a start. And okay, these are going to start out at $24. Either one of them, and you can pick either one and both or whatever you want to do. They're a little different setup on each one of them. This one here, it has the base bottom like this. Very neato frame, and there's nothing in this frame. It is ready to go. The glass is good. Everything seems quite nice on it. This is the back of it. Looks like someone just put a little panel in the back of it. Now let me get some measurements on it for you because I did not measure it. It stands right about 13 inches, 12 and a half, 13 inches tall. And it is the pedestal one. Okay. So that one is available, and they're about, they're 8x10s, I'd say, of what they would consider an 8x10. The frame itself, just the frame, outside edges, outside edge is 10 and a half and by 8.5. The inside of that frame is about a 9x7. So I think they consider that right around an 8x10 or something like that. I don't know how they figure all those figures. Now that's one of them. Or I have this one. Now this one will remain with the Valentine, or the, I guess you'd call it a Valentine in it. Very pretty, because the only way to get this out is you'd have to peel it off of the glass. But it is in there very nicely. It's really pretty, and it's a blue. Somebody has done that up with a blue and a gold on it. I did put a new cardboard back on it because it was really falling apart, but it's got the original nails right back in it, and it has the stand like this on the bottom. And I love the scroll work on top. Very pretty. It's got like a courting scene, different die cuts. These little flowers are added die cuts to it all the way down. It's very pretty. It's got the lace and everything behind it. It's a really cute piece. I know that glare on that is not good. There again, about the same size as the other. It's just choice. You can take one or two of them. I did not put this one in the preview. I just didn't have room for it in the preview. But then also I thought about it after doing everything, and I thought, I could just, offer them both, and if anybody wants them, they can take either one of them. And then this is the more of a like a you call it like a silvery tone. I love the work around it. Very pretty. And I'm with Carrie Ann at 24. I'm gonna get my last call in there. Last call went in. There it went. And we'll mark sold. And then Carrie Ann, I just need to know whether you want silver or blue. This one I'm calling silver. And that other, actually it's more of a grayish color, but silver and blue, just so I know that which one you want. And you can take both if you want. Okay, I've got you down for that. And congratulations. And thank you very much. Now, the other one is available if anyone would like it. It is number 5, and you can get it for the $24 as well. And that one does come with the Valentine piece or die cuts in it. You can get them out. They're gonna tear up if you take them out. But you can always just razor blade, scrape them off the glass, and and still use the frame for whatever you want. I'm going to move right on into that hat stand. This hat stand, I don't know if anybody got a chance to look up what I was talking about. This is a 9-inch tall hat stand, and it is about little over 5 inches on the base across. Now, it's old, so it's got some staining on it, but I almost kept this one because I wanted to do like a cluster of flowers all around it and do a small vine coming up with some small flowers going to the top of it. Just sort of dress it up. So that would all be covered if you did something like that. It's covered with a silk. It is wood, but you can see I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but it is covered with like a real thin, it's a silk. This is the tag on it, John. And back then it was $1. I wish I could find some for $1. And it is WANAMAKER. Limit for return 10 days. It was $1. Oh my goodness gracious! I'd love to find some of these for $1. Let's see. It says reduced in price because not in the same first class condition as when purchased. That is this John Wanamaker. It's hard for me to say that for some reason. The store, it carried very nice items, and I guess from reading the ticket here, if it wasn't in the best pristine condition, they just sold it for like $1, I guess. But I'm thinking that this is probably 1920s or 30s on this piece. His stores, I think the first one he ever opened was like in the 1800s, 1870s, I think was what I was reading. And then he went to Philadelphia and opened one in 1910, 1911. So, and let's see, he eventually sold out. It was Macy's. Um, I can't remember all the years, but it sold out to several different places. The building did, and they kept a retail store in it. And then at one point it was Macy's. So that's about all I know about it. We're going to start it out at, what is the head stand? There it is. Headstand starts out at 18. Very, very nice one. Like I said, it does have some staining and, from age and everything. You can see that on it. But I don't think that really takes away. I think you could do a beautiful ring of flowers on there and do a little vine up and just make it really, really pretty. And if y'all ever looked online at vintage hat stands and the price of them, some of them are outrageous. I'm like, oh my goodness. I never knew. I knew they were up there, but man, not up there. There was one I seen online and I really liked it. It was like, it had like a head or something right here, like a girl's head, like a doll maybe or something. And I think that one was close to $100. I was like, wow. No wonder I don't have one of those. Getting my last call ready. I'm with Gail. And Gail, if no one comes in here in just a second, we're going to just push that last call in. It sounds like they're moving furniture up here. Last call went in. And we're going to say sold. Congratulations, Gail. That's a neat one. Really, really neat one. One of my favorite estate sales companies had a sale on Thursday, and I went to it. I just absolutely love that estate sale company. I mean, I walk in and they're like, Sam. And the girl there that does all the packing, and what they do is they do the tags up, and they give you a little slip of how much it is, and then you go up and get in line to pay. I love it the way they do that because you can stand there and watch them write everything down as they do it, and really a good company. But I got that frame and that hat stand from them. So next up, we're going to do, it's going to start at 14. And I haven't seen these in a while. These I don't see very often. I can find some of the other little flowers, but I don't see these little daisies very, very often. There's 3 separate little clumps here. This one I know it's been used from. There's not as many in it, but the other 2 look like, there's quite a few there. Not sure how many, but you're going to get all of them. This whole little bundle of flowers. I started them at $14. Usually one of them is about that price, but I did buy them all together this time, and they sold me all 3 of these together, so I did not have to pay individual for them. So I'm going to sell them all together. Really cute. They have the really nice longer stems that you can wrap with and sometimes just one of these, because the little flowers are actually, they're pretty good size for a mini flower. They're about, oh, let's see if I can measure it here. About a half an inch in a flower is really a nice size. And the wire goes all the way up on these little Japan daisies. Very nice. Just take one of them and put it in one of your little angel's hands or something is really cute. But there's quite a few of them. Got my last call ready. I'll lay them back in this bag. I love these bags. I did stop at the bag store. It's called the Brass Armadillo. It's an antique store too. On Thursday, I think I went to the estate sale and 2 antique stores that day. And I love the bags. They're nice and heavy. So last call went in, and we're going to mark that sold. And congratulations, Miss Gail. Let me write this down. Let's see, a lot of Japan mini daisies right here. You reuse these all the time. I mean, these are really nice. The thickness of them. And I use I don't reuse bags. When you send you your item, it's a brand new. Unless I have had to reuse from like when I get stuff in and then I separate it out and bag it, and then I need a bag. I've used it like that. If I'm out of bags, I have to unbag something I've already bagged up. But I try to, as I get items in, I try to already have them separated and bag them. And then I stand them up in a container. And then I pull from it every week. Sort of, keeps things a little bit organized, I guess. You're on a roll. Yes, you are, girl. You are on a roll. Okay, let's see. I think I've got these all wrote down right here like that. I'm going to do the Goebel redheads next. There are 4 of them in the sale. I bought these. I bought like a whole thing from a person. And oh shit, let me get that out of the way. And these are some of them that I have left. I do have a couple more, I think. I'll try to be getting some of those in the next few sales. All of these are in excellent condition. I did not see anything broke or cracks or anything. And I'll tell you the names of all of them if I got it wrote down here. We're going to start. It'll be a choice. And I know some of these sell in the one with the little dog is in the $50-$60 range. The little girl itself, depending on which ones, go anywhere from about $30 to $45. I'm going to price these all just straight down the line because I gave exactly the same thing for them. The Sleepy Bunny. I will get that out. So I'm just going to do an average on them. And I do that sometimes when I buy things in lots like that. I just, I got what I paid for it and I average it out no matter what it is worth online. I just do an average across the board. So with the redheads, we're going to start them out at $20. And let me start with this one here. She's so stinking cute. She is, if I can get it, Little Miss Koi. So this is going to be for any of them. And centimeters. Oh my goodness. She's about 4.5 inches tall, counting her little piggy tails here. And she is from, and these are the old ones. These are not the redos and all that. These are the old ones. This one is dated 1957. So this one is from 1957. Not sure how many years old that makes it, but. And then the next one is what they call Eek. And it is the little girl running. The little dog's got her little bloomers there, pulling her little panties down. You can see a little bit of her pooter. Really cute. And she is called Eek. Her tag's still on it right there. And she is from 1957 as well. She is about, she's about 4.5 inches tall and almost like 4 3/4 long. Don't you? I mean, I do. I love them. I love them. Really cute. So there's that one. And then this next one is, it had 2 names on it. They called it online, they called it Keep Off. I think it's because the little sign says Keep Off, but its real name, I believe, is Daisies Won't Tell. So she's a cutie, and she is a 1958. And she's right about 4.5 inches tall. Really, I like Daisies Won't Tell. That's really cute. And then this one here is Dropping In. And it is this little girl here. Look at that little face. And it's called Dropping In. She's bringing flowers right on the bottom, dropping in. And this one is I didn't write down. I think it's 1963. Yeah, 1963. So 57 to 63 on them. First 2 I showed was from 1957. And she's about 4.5 inches as well. Look at the little plaid, like pinafore. Isn't that cute? And she's always little pigeon-toed. See? Little pigeon-toed. And she's got them tucked in just a little bit. So it is a choice on any of those. She looks like a little girl. She was in church last week. Well, she's a redhead. She's supposed to give her mom a hard time. It takes forever. It takes forever. Gosh, yeah, that would have been me. So these are the first 2 that I showed. Little Miss Koi, 1957. This one is called Eek, 1957. This one here, Daisies Won't Tell, 1958. Even up under her little skirt, see how they did the little ruffles looking? I mean, it's got a lot of detail on it. These are all Goebel. This one is 1963, dropping in. Just as cute as can be. And I am with Gina at 20. Oops, I don't need to add. Let me get I'm typing in my last call. And if no one else comes in, Gina, you get your choice for $20. That's a really good price on them. I mean, like a really, really good price on them. Nobody else came in. There's that last call. Whereas I sold. So, Gina, I just need to know which one you would like. Little Miss Coy. Where's she at? Right here. We'll call her number 1. Eek. We'll call that number 2. The Daisies Won't Tell. We'll call it number 3. And Popping In, call that one number 4. And just let me know. She wants them all. That's a really good price on them. And they're so stinking cute. And I'm going to set them right over here. I've got those sitting right there. And now, this one here, let me get a start in on it. And this one is going to start this one's going to start at 14. Now, this is the little sleeping rabbit. It is see if I say this right, Pendleton. It is a Pendleton in England. Now, I have sold some Pendletons, like the one with the little lollipop and the bigger ones, Mom and Daddy's. But yeah, really, really cute. This one has one little piece of the blue chipped off. It's not the piece, it's just some of the blue, which is very easy to touch up. Look at the weaving of the basket. I mean, they do such great detail on these little Pendletons. It's Pendlefin. And I wish I could read more of it. Made in something England. But I can't see it. I mean, I can see it. I can see some of the letters, but they sort of morphed together a little bit. So I can't read the first 2 letters there. I don't know. Isn't he so cute, Eukaryon? Yes. He is just so stinking cute. And let me get my last call ready here. Yeah, I can remember that. Last call is in. We're going to mark that sold. And that is going to Miss Avery. Congratulations to you. Whoop, whoop. Oh, shoot. Okay. Anytime, if there's something you're waiting on or wanting to see, you can always just type it in anytime you'd like. I'm just picking up stuff right now. Hi, Vintage Cruel. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Guys, have you ever seen such a stinking cute little lobster? Now, I know Christmas is over, but, you know, when you're at an antique mall or an estate sale or something like that, and you see something like this, it's that stinking cute, you grab it. That's just all there is to it. So I did, because I had never, look at him. And he's in this little, like, is that like little tin bucket? He is an Annalee from 2011. 2011. Now, I know that's not really considered vintage, but I also sell collectible items, and he is very collectible. He is so stinking cool. Let's see. Now, he's a couple dollars more than usual because I gave a little bit more for him. He was not bought in that group of ones that I got. Remember when I bought 50 of them? Yeah. I had to pay a little more for this guy, but it's not too much more, just a couple of dollars. So he's going to start out at $22. He is so stinking cool. His little arms, you can move them, all of them, even these little ones here. These are all bendable, movable pieces. This booth had a lot of Annalees in it, and I had to sort of dwindle it down to this one because I didn't want to put a whole lot of money in Christmas right now. But they had seals. They had moose, mini moose, more than one moose. I don't know how to say it. They had manta. What is it called? That big. It looks like a seal. Manta. I can't think. And then they did have a couple of walruses. What else was there? Camel, reindeer. They had even higher prices on those too. The camel, the moose, and the reindeer were up there, even more than this one. But so I thought, he is so stinking cute. I will get that one. I'm gonna get my last. I was trying to figure out what I was getting ready to type. I'm gonna get my last call ready here and put it in. I am with Greg at 30. Last calls went in, and let me see what's happening. We got Greg, Gina, Lobster Rock Lobster. 25 with Judy. Greg's at 30. Oh, Judy and Gina are out, but Greg was in at 30, and we're going to say sold. To Greg. Greg, my goodness, man, I'm telling you, he is so stinking cute. He just all like he's cutting ribbon with these little claws, you know, just as cute as can be. Rock lobster, the B-52s. Who's the B-52s? Is that a singing people? B-52s, B-52s. They sing Love Shack. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Isn't that just, I mean, he is. Just going along, just cutting ribbon with his claws. You know, you can put that other little piece of ribbon right up in his hands. Just as cute. Just as cute. I like him. I liked him. I liked him a lot. So I just said, hey, I'm going to get that one. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank everybody for bidding on that. Singing group performed Love Shack. The B-52s. That's what I think I can remember on them. That's about all. I don't remember. I'll have to listen to that. I'm going to write myself a note because I want to listen to that. Rock lobster. And then you said it was the B. My pen. 52s. I'm going to try to pull that up later and hear that. I want to hear that. Let's see. Next, I'm going to do these because they're laying on top. Now this will be choice. Rock Christmas. I got rock a Christmas. I can't even say it. I got a rock Christmas lobster. He's cute. Now, these little dolls, look at those little faces, the little outfits. She's even got her, don't look, Greg. She's even got her little bloomers on and everything. These are Polish made. They have the movable legs. I don't see if I can see how easily that was. She stood right up. But they can sit. Their arms move. They are all like strung. And let me get a start price because it'll be choice and you can take, you can go as deep as you want on them. You take as many as you want. And then this one here, these are Polish. This one here still has their sticker, made in Poland. So I picked up, there was several of them. These are the ones that were in the best shape. These are so stinking cute. They all have the same little round flat hand there. Little shoes. I think she got little bloomers on and everything. Love the little flowers in her hair and her little braids. Just really, really cute. This one here stands about 7.5 inches tall. Starting them out at $9. And then this one here, 7.5 inches. And then the little boy one. So where'd he go? Let me find it. Ouch. Little boy one is so cute as well. He's got his little felty hat on. The faces are painted just absolutely wonderful. And was it like lederhosen? Is that what those are called? Little piece there. And like I said, all of them are strung. Just cute. All the paint looks really good. There was more of them in this booth, but these were the best ones that had everything in good shape on them. And they're just cute. Hi, Glowy girl. Welcome, welcome. Oop, almost dropped him. So you have a choice of the little boy. This is the little girl. Love her skirt. Look at the old fabric that's made out of is wonderful. And then so I call that one boy, girl, and this one is the lady. She's cute, 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 cute. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna get my last call. And they're all like 7.5 inches tall. Last call went in, and we're going to say sold. And then I just need to know, let's see, Glowy girl, which one or ones would you like? The boy? Look, the girl, she's even got a little ball hanging off the back of her hat. The girl or the lady? Oh, lady. They're really awesome. Now, the lady, she still has the little tag on the bottom of her foot, which is nice. She says she wants all of them. Glowy girl, all your information is still the same. Nothing's changed. You haven't moved or anything like that. Yes, okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll lay all these to the side. Right. Down here. All right. Now, okay, cool, cool. Now, absolutely something I've never seen before. Y'all know I like to go and find stuff that is different, you know? It's different. I mean, it ain't something you're going to walk into every antique store and find all the time, you know? It's going to be a little harder to come by. These are made in Japan. These are a little pricier items. You get them all for this price. And I almost kept them. I couldn't help it. But the guy at the estate sale where I got these, like I said, from the people, he gave me a deal on them because they were even actually they were $15 more than what he gave me. Oh, he gave me $15 off on them, which was really nice. So it is for the little wolf anthropomorphic family. These are just like your frozen Charlottes, made in Japan. We're starting them out at $60 for the set. You get all of them. So there's Mama Wolf, Daddy Wolf, and Little Boy Wolf. Aren't those just absolutely unreal? Now, he was telling me that they had found them online and they were right around $90 sold for the set. So they're all marked made in Japan on the back. And I'm going to tell you the heights, how tall they are. The starting with Daddy Wolf is 4 3/4 inches tall. There is his face, little tie. And I've yet to find anything wrong with them. And then Mama Wolf is right at 4 inches tall. They're just really cool. Got a little paint missing on her shoe there, strap, but a little permanent marker, you could draw that right back on. Her little purse and everything. And then he's so stinking cute. The little one, he's holding his little hat in his hand there. Just as cute as can be. Made in Japan. And you do get all 3 pieces. It is for the family. The detail on it is really nice. He's got a cane. She's got her purse. The little boy's got his hat. So it is for this set right here. $60 is a start on that. I don't know, was there a story of the 3 little wolves? A story about the wolf family or something, maybe? I'm not sure. But they remind me a whole lot of, what's that illustrator's name? Ruth Newton. They just, for some reason, give me that vibe of her stories, her children's stories, and the illustrations that she did in the children's stories. Nobody's interested. I'm going to lay these to the side. I think I'll lay them right here. Keep them close. Move my koofy. They're like that, like the bisque, just like the frozen Charlottes, which I do have some frozen Charlottes today too. Yeah, they are absolutely amazing. But if anybody's interested in those later, maybe you're thinking about it right now, because I know they're $60, but if you're thinking about it, the first person that would come in on them at, let's see, the number is number 20. If for the $60, you can pop in at any time and let me know on those. I feel like somebody asked about something and now I can't remember what it was, but I digress. Let's see. On the containers that I had in the preview, I have 3 of them. I'm going to show you those real quick here. I have this one. Looks like maybe he's cut down a tree or something and bringing it home. And then the old mill. Very pretty. There's the front latch. Let me show you the front latch on it. Front latch on it. And then I need to remember to remove this before I go any further. That way y'all don't think I'm starting this box off at $60. And then this is the inside. Now it still has its lining. The lining is in rougher shape, but a lot of them that you find, this lining it's stained and it's got some places on it. But you could lay some felt in there, and it's all gathered. You could lay some felt on the bottom, and the other I feel like is good enough that it would be nice just to leave it. But I would just put me a little piece of red felt here on the bottom. Not sure what that is. And it's hardened. Like maybe it was an old piece of plastic, something laying there, and it just sort of melted to it. Maybe an old rubber band or something, how they get, and they get sticky and stick to it and then harden. But so you have this one to choose from. It does, the hinges and everything are fine on it. Usually when you find them, hinges, not so great shape, but yeah, they are good. This is the ends. Got the holly, a little bit of the plastic, like, what do they call that? Like a covering on it. The celluloid is raised, but to me, it's in really good shape for what it is and its age. It is 13 inches long and 3 3/4 inches this way, front to back. Thickness is about 2.5 inches thick this way. So that's one of them you have to choose from. I'd say it's probably a glove, a hat, maybe, or hat, tie box, jewelry box, a little catch-all, little stash box of some sort would be really cute. The other one I also got that same day is this one here. Now this is silk covered. It does have some issues, but overall it's in really pretty good shape. This is it is a chocolate box. Did I put a price in on these yet? I don't think so. There you go. Price is in. Very, very pretty. Sceneries all the way around it. And you got the boats and ships. This one here. And this is a choice on every one of them I'm showing you. This one here is like 9 1/4 long by 5.5 wide, or front to back, and right about 2.5 inches thick. And this is all on silk. Very pretty. And this is the name on the bottom of this candy box. I don't know. I'd like to be standing, right in this area somewhere. Definitely not on one of those, but and then I want to be around that. Oh, I could be standing there up here by these trees somewhere. Would be nice. As long as I wasn't hanging by those trees. But so that one is also an offer. And then this one here. This one here is a Huntley and Palmer, which is a really good brand of 10. They are awesome. And the roses are absolutely beautiful all the way around, made in England. It's in really nice condition, nice and bright color. Across, it measures 10 inches across, and it is 3 1/4 inches tall. Great for buttons or sewing, even to store a project in. These little boxes like this, I think this would make a great display. Leave the lid off, use the bottom, and fill it with, I don't know, if you did it on a display in a sewing room, on a vanity with threads and the old spools and different things coming out would be wonderful. And then this one here, look how big it covers. I mean, it's one of the bigger ones, but it would be great for buttons and sewing and threads, and you know, have a little project in it that you can just throw in the car and take with you, and don't have it going all over the place. I am going to get my last call going here. It looks like Gail is in at 16. Pat is in at 17. So it will be choice on the 10, this one. And I did not see any dents or anything like that in this. This is in really good shape. Let me see what the inside is great. Been very well kept. And I absolutely love it. It's very Victorian-y looking with the big roses and everything on it. Really nice. So to be choices on either the tin, the silk chocolate box, or the celluloid. Nice, would look really pretty with gloves and everything in it. Like I said, that bottom lining, you could recover that bottom lining just simply by cutting a piece of felt that size and relining that bottom. So last call is in. Pat is at 17. Gail said out, and Pat says she wants the long box. And you know what, Pat, you think the same way I do, because I actually have it wrote down on my paper. Let me tell you how I got it wrote down. Long box. I wrote it down as long box, so I'd know. And then Robin, or not Robin, I looked up and seen Robin wrote something. Gail, would you like either of the others? She wants the floral 10. Okay, can do that too. And Rose 10 for the 16. Now I do still have the silk candy box. That one will start out at 16, and it is number 1 if anyone is interested. You have gloves for it? Girl, I was at an antique store. Hang on to them gloves. Man, they got to be precious, because it didn't matter whether they were really bad soiled, what color they were, short, it didn't matter. They had $13 a set on them. Is that normal? To me, I can remember I could buy them for a few dollars here and there, but $13 a set? I was like, wow, okay. Did things, I mean, I know things have gone up, but holy moly. I'd hate to, these were just regular short gloves, to the wrist. I thought if they were those, remember those longer ones? Girl, what they would be. So those are that. I'll just lay this one here in case somebody comes in and would like it. Put a little mark there. Now we're going to get into, I'm going to do ephemera here in just a little bit. I had quite a bit of ephemera. That sale I went to, a estate sale, I had a lot of ephemera, and I still am kicking myself in the butt, guys. Had it in my hand, and I laid it down. Forgot to pick it back up. Every time I think about it, it makes me ill. I had a book from the early 1900s in my hand. and it was a wallpaper sample book, and they only had $35 on it. And it was, you flipped, it was pages and pages. Now, mind you, it was magazine size, and it was about, probably an inch or so thick. And it had sample pages after page after page of wallpapers from the early 1900s. And I laid it down to look at something. Now, mind you, they had $35 on it. But I about died. Let it go. Be gentle to yourself. I don't know what I was doing. I mean, yeah. That's how I felt about it. I'll never find another one. Well, I say that, and I could, but so I got to hope and pray. I know they made more than one. I always try to look at it that way. They made more than just one. That ain't the only book in the world, but it was a nice one. It was a really, really nice one. So next up, I'm going to let it go. Next up, I'm going to show you is the embroidery thread. Now, this is it in the box. It is nuns. It is from 1923. It is in the box. Now it is for number 316. Not all of these are number 316 in here, of course. What is 316 in here is this very bottom. What is there? 5 scans of it, and this is the 316, and it's like a lavender, really pretty. They all have their little. I bought a set for a long. Oh, I bet you those are. I bet you those gloves are beautiful. In the box, there are 19 different colors, or 19 different scans. I don't know what, I can't, scans. Different, there's yellow, there's a couple of different blues, there's pink, there's a corals. Yeah. The only thing that is not in this box color-wise is greens. There's no greens in this box. But so one of your choices is going to be the box with 19 scans, or without the box, and there's 19, and there is green in it. But a lot of the same colors that's in the box is in here. The only thing different is that this one has green in it, and there's no box, and there is 19. And there's the price going in now. I meant to push that in before. Either way, if you want it, whether it's with the box or without a box, it is $14. It is very expensive. Embroidery thread, one of these little things here. Are they a couple of bucks now for just one little thing of these or more? I like the embroidery thread that it's sort of coiled. It looks like a rope. That one, last time I bought it, was almost $4 for one of these. But you get 19. There are 19 different Skeins. I can't say it. It just absolutely, there's just some words out there that just, this is from the 1920s though. This, it is a vintage. This one comes with the box. It is dated right down there, 1923. Yes, I love that. I use that when I make my little reindeer, my little, the ones that I did the ornaments for the tree, the reindeers, and the little elephants. And I've got some more of those die cuts. Found them at an estate sale, and I need to get some of those done too. So you can either pick the box or the bag. The difference is no box and no green in this one. I'm gonna get my last call here typed in. And I am with Susan at 16. Yeah, so what I priced them at was about, well, actually even less than half of what it would cost you to go buy 19. It would probably cost you almost, or right at $40 to, I mean, you got tax and everything on it to purchase 19 of them. Not mentioning it's from the 1920s, so early 1920s. So you have a choice with the box or the bag. And I am with Vintage Cruel at 17, and Susan is at 18. Yeah, I don't know if anybody would be interested in. I have some vintage, vintage 1930s, and there's some 1920s and 40s in there. Kansas City Star quilt patterns. Whether you're a quilter or not, maybe if you're even a sewer, well, of course, if you're a quilter, you can use the patterns, you copy them off, and you can use the patterns, but they make great things to frame for your sewing room. I bought a box, and there's hundreds in it that someone has cut out as early as, I think there's a few 1920s, but mostly are 1930s and 40s in that box. If anybody is interested in anything like that, you just have to let me know. And if there is something you're looking for or needing, you can just always let me know. I might have it, Let's see. Susan's at 20. Sarah, she said out, and I'm going to type in sold there. And then Susan, I just need to know whether you want the bag or the box or both. And let me go to right here. Ouch. I'll take both, please. I will put you down for those. That is a good deal. And congratulations. And thank you very much. Lay those down there. Okay, I'm going to I'll lay those and get those out of my way real quick. Let's do this one here. It's next on my list. The Lady Pincushion. Stinking beautiful. It is on a purple satin pillow. And then look at the old lace and everything around the bottom with the roses. It's set to it. And then there's the lady from the back. It is so pretty. Lady from the front. She is really nice. And I love this color. This is, I would call it eggplant. And let me get a start in on that. There. She was started at $15. That's a good price. I find them most of the times when I find them, they're around $35. So yeah, really neat. The measurements on her, I would call her about 4.5 inches tall, and width-wise, she's right around 6. She is a lovely, lovely piece. This here is like a lilac-y pink color, and then the bottom is more eggplant, deep, really pretty grapple. Yeah. Now she is a what do they call it? Like plaster, I think, and it looks like she's been shellacked. If I can get her up there close. That's what the yellowing, I think it's a shellac. Shellac? Am I saying that right? Very neat piece. Gonna get my last call going here. Hi, Miss Marilyn. Hey, what are you up to? Are you snowed in, Marilyn? Gail's at 15. Marilyn is at 16. Very, very pretty little pincushion. I guess you could open it up and put you some of those really good smelly beads things in it, and have it as a little closet or room, whatever you call them, potpourri things, you know. Last call's going in. I'm with Gail at 17. Yeah, if somebody is here, sort of 7 inches. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everybody. If you are here in the background, sitting in the lounge, just come in and say hi, because that just sort of, in this kind of weather, especially this kind of weather, it's just really nice to know everybody's okay. So if you are here and haven't been in and said anything, you don't have to do this, but it just lets me a little peace of mind, lets us all know that everybody that is usually here and everything, they're okay. It was supposed to be 12 to 15. Wow. 12 to 15. But sort of, you've only got about 7 right now. I can't remember what ours was. It was, I think, supposed to be between 5 or 6 and 9 or something like that. And I think last time when I first came in here was 8 point something. So let's see, Miss Gail, this will be coming your way, the 19. Congratulations. We will set that one right up here. Now, let's see what we have. This one here. Next, guys, this is wonderful. I seen it in the previews at this estate sale, and I went crazy trying to find it. I was like, where's that? I really wanted it because I love pieces like this. This is a piece of old wool, felt. It's like felt, but it's actually more. It's more wool. Um, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. And it has it on both ends. Now I'm going to remeasure this because I wrote it. I did write it down, 46. I want to make sure it's 46. Yeah, 46 inches long. And I said 14. No, it's 15. It's 15 inches wide. And it is a really neat runner. Now it is black. The felt is felt wool. And then you have your little robin bird there, your tree stump with flowers on it and butterflies. Now this is all hand painted on here. It is so stinking cool. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Let me get a start in here. Let me find my price on it. Bird runner right there. And then this is the other side. The other bird. If I can hang on to it. The other bird is. I can't tell you the exact age of this, but just judging by the look of the bird, the painting. It's even on a pussy willow. Look, she's standing on a pussy willow. I want to say it's probably your 30s or 40s in that area. They did a lot of these kind of works in your 1920s, 30s, and 40s of the painted on. And then it went out, and then it really came back again in, I think it was like the 70s, 60s, 70s. It came back again, Very, very pretty. 46 inches long, 15 inches wide, and this same is on the other side, on the other end. So it is double-ended with the bird. Yeah, the 30s. Yeah, that's just. I mean, if you when you look up at it close, just the. I don't know how to explain it. Like the bird, the look of its head and everything. Very 1930s looking artwork. Really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. I really like it. And when I seen it, there was a woman standing by it. They had it hanging over a chair. There was a woman standing beside it, and I thought, girl, keep on walking, keep on walking. When you get into that, you go, keep on walking, keep on walking. And she did. I was glad. This time. It is absolutely charming. Did I do my last call? Okay, I don't think I did. I was so thinking of this piece. Last calls went in. Yeah. Well, it's got the butterflies. And if you look really close, Marilyn, at the butterflies, I'm glad you mentioned that because I did do a close up on this. If you look at the butterflies, does it look like there's a little head and some little feet? See right above, right there, like a little face, like he's holding a little wand or something, and It looks like it's got the little leg sticking down with like a little shoe on it there. Is that a little fairy? I don't know. Same over here. If I can find it right there. I don't know. Maybe more butterfly. Maybe I'm just looking into it too hard because I looked at it really close. I looked at it really, really close. But yeah, just a cute piece. Carol at 22, Robin's at 25, Carol's back in at 28, and then Robin came back in at 30. Carol says out. We're going to mark that sold. And the Robin with the red breast, I mean, just the way it's done is just really, it's really a neat piece. I was very happy to get it. This was the same sale that book was at. There, I went back to that book again. I dare myself to do that. Congratulations to you, Robin. Really neat piece. I loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it when I can find pieces like that, you know. And thank you, Miss Carol Bloom, for bidding as well. And welcome to the game, girl. Nice to see you. Next on my list is, gotta find it. Where'd you go? Oh, right there. Germany rabbit candy container. This is a candy container, and it is a composite. It is in excellent condition. The only thing I seen on it, and I think it's an easy peasy fix. And to be honest with you, when I did find her online, these online, there was different ones in different positions. There was never really a green stem on any of them. The little carrot there looks like it may have had a stem, but then again, the ones I found online, they didn't have any of the little grassy stem coming up out of it. It is marked on the bottom. Very hard to read, but it does say made in West Germany. It's made in West, and then under it says Germany. Because I did find the exact one online. Now, the one online that I found, if you can see it any better, made in there. It was in a little bit different position than this one. Not a whole lot, just a little different. More, it was down a little bit more. This part pops out, and there is you can see like the paper mache up inside there, but then it's got a composite over top of it. This one is 5.5 inches tall. Front arms or feet, I don't know what you call them, arms to the back of his head here, where his ears are sticking out, is about 4.5. So yeah, about a little over 5.5 by 4.5 on him. The paint on him is excellent. He looks good all over. He does look like he may have seen something. Oh. But very, very nice piece. Let me see what's going on here. Congratulations. All right, so let me get a price in on this one. This one, depending on his pose, I guess you'd call it, the way he was standing, sort of depended on the price on him online, which was different. But where he was more like, there's one of them that looks like he's sort of laying on his back a little bit, like, and then there's one where he's more crunched down, and then the standing up, and then there's another one where he's standing up like this, and his arms are different positions. So, but they ranged anywhere from 40 for the one on its back, all the way up to 100 and I think was it 128 for the other one like this, but its arms in different positions. And this one was between 80 and 100. So I'm gonna start this one out at $50. It is a Western Germany rabbit composite candy container. And it is in really good shape. Very nice one. He would look great in any Easter display. Or, I mean, he's also a piece. He's not pink or blue or real, you know, always put the pastel colors with Easter a lot. But he's like a one you could have all the time. You could have him out all the time. He's really a great piece. And he is in really excellent condition. We're going to start him at $50. Let me, right here he is. Show the top of his head. He's in really, really good shape. And if you think you need a little sprig of something coming out of there, I can do that for you. I do have little pieces of grass, like I don't know what you call them, like little spears, or they would look really cool in there too. But like I said, online, none of them had any greenery on them. And if I don't have any interest in that one, I'm going to write it down there, put a little mark by it, and let's set it back over here. We'll come back to it in a little bit. And then the next bunny, if anybody is thinking about it and you are interested in it, he's number 14. Once I take away the start here on him, he's number 14 and he will be $50. This one, different story. This is a handmade piece, and they did not date it. I do not see a date or a name on it. I can bet you about anything it's probably the 80s, because I did ceramics in the 80s and I can remember these long flopped ears because I did a whole set of them. I gave them to my mom one year for Easter back in the 80s, and this is sort of that same set with the long floppy ears. Now my granddaughter has them in her bedroom. But he is really stinking cute. Let's give him a start. He is going to start at $12. And he's right about a little over 6 inches tall. And I just think he's so cute. Got that little bowler hat on, putting his little tie on, little blue tie with polka dots, and a little hat. They painted him very well. Did some dry brushing on him and everything. The little pink on his ears. Very, very cute. Cute little piece. And his little eyes. They did a wonderful job on him. $12 is his start. Isn't he cute? I could see him sitting in the center of a table with some grass and little eggs around it. Hey, my Robin with a Y, how are you? And if I don't have any interest in him, he's $12. I'm going to set him to the side for now. We'll come back once we do a once over on everything. Gang's all here. Almost. We're missing Imp. Missing Imp. And I know Roxanne is here. She's sitting in the background. I know you're in the Lurkers Lounge. Oh, next is this piece here. So Gang's all here. You have his little, you have his red. This here is so cute. Look at her. She's got another Christmas piece, I know, but I just found her. She has a little, like a wreath there in her hand. I believe it's a wreath. Right here, a wreath. Or maybe it's like a little clump of flowers with a bow on top. So like a long wreath, maybe, you know. She's got her little wings. She's in really good condition. It's all white. Look at the little deer. Now, she is a candle holder right back here. That doesn't mean you have to put candles in her. To me, that gives me a place to put maybe a Christmas corsage stuck down in there, a little pick cluster, just to jazz it all up, you know. And it is a piece that is made in Japan. Very, very cute piece. And we're going to start this one out at $10. And she is about 4.5 inches tall, and across her base is the widest part, and she's about 4 inches across. A bottle brush tree. Yeah. Just, you could take a little bottle brush tree. I don't know if I have one sitting here. Nope, I don't. Usually I do. And you could put that in there. Put some little fairy lights on that little bottle brush tree. Make it a bigger, you know, like bigger than her, you know, twice as tall. Really cute. And I love that little deer. Very neat. Maybe I'll keep her in Jizzer. Is that right? Jazzer all up. Bring her back with a bottle brush tree or whatever and some goodies all around her. But if you want to do that yourself, she's $10. And I'm going to start. Susan Romy, you want her? She is yours, girl. Let me put your name. I've got your name on her, Susan. She's coming your way. She's cool. I like her. Sometimes it's nice just to have a plain white, and then you can just add and do whatever you want with it. And if I can find I know I've got one. I'll stick a bottle brush tree in there with her. How's that? Let me make myself a note. Send Susan bottle brush tree. There you go. And if you don't want to use it in her, you can use it in something else. All right, moving right down the line here. Let me look, hun. The composite Germany, West Germany, excellent condition, no issues at all. Well, I don't know if he's missing the little greenery in the top there of his carrot, but the ones I've seen online, he didn't have any. Okay, in any of them. But I can send you some little greenery if you want to put in there. And this is where his everything is like really good. And he is, I know you can't read it. He is signed on the bottom. I did find him online. That's how I know it says made in West. And then the next line says Germany. He was 50. And the other one, let me set that right there. He's awesome. He is awesome. He's like, sort of like the paper mache, but he's got that composite, almost like a plastery like over him. And then this one is one from the 80s, and he has the little. Let me make sure that he didn't sell. I need to make sure on that one because now I can't remember. Grab it. Nope, he was only $12. Got the little bowler hat on, and I think he was around 5 or 6 inches tall. Really cutie patootie. I think he's really neat. Or I would have picked him up. So I put your name on those, hon. Thank you very, very much. And let me mark those off here. So, and just to let you know, FYI, Sarah, on the Germany container, sells for around 80 to 100 on that one. Oh, now, where's it at? Oh, here it is. I think this is the most stinking cutest thing. It is from 1983. Look at that. He's got his little thimble full of hearts. He's got little hearts all over him. I thought he'd be great for Valentine's Day or any day. He's called a Lovelets, 1983 Hallmark. How stinking cute is that? Let's give that a start. And he's just going to be $10. Yes, the black table runner sold. I think it went for 30 to Miss Robin C. But just, I mean, look at his little ears, and his little hat is a flower. He's got so much. The camera just doesn't do some little things justice. And look, Is those little wings, or are they just like little petals from the flowers? Uh, I don't know. I think it's little petals from the flowers. Maybe part of his little jumpsuit because they're on the front too. And look at his little toes, little fat toes. Stinking cute. Real pretty, sort of mint greens and pinks and stuff on him. Get my last call. Last call is in, and I'm with Judy at 10. I do have the original box to him too. So he will come in his original box. 1983, and he is about 3.25 inches tall. And I do have his original box. And I am with Judy at 10. And last call is in. Maria, you'd have to go more than 10. He's just really cute. Maria's at 11. Can't make up my mind. I got 2 different drinks sitting here, and I can't make up my mind which one I want. I bought some of the best tea, and I put it in my little storage drawer cabinet thing out there by my refrigerator. Forgot I had it. So the other night I found it, and it's called pomegranate raspberry, and it is so good. It is really a good tea. I squirted a little bit of honey, not a whole lot, just a little bit. Looks like Miss Judy Maria says out, and Judy, you got that for $12. Congratulations. Just absolutely cutie patootie there. And he does have his original. Time for tea. Yeah, I needed it the other night. My throat was wasn't really sore, but I could tell it wasn't right. It wasn't bad. But so I got me some that tea, and sort of held it. I hold it like this, warm my chest up with it. The cup and everything. Looks like frozen Charlottes are next, and these will be a choice. Now the one has been broke. It was put back together just fine. I still think it's worth what I'm going to start them out at. It's just one of those like sleepy time ones, but it's pomegranate raspberry. And then Tudor had got me a really good blueberry tea for Christmas. I don't know the brand of it. It was in a tin and everything, fancy little tin, and that was really good too. I told people not to buy me anything for Christmas, and Mom was like, well, get her something. I guess she told Tudor, get her something she can use right now. So Tudor got me a box of Special K blueberry, because I know I love blueberry cereal, one of the great big ones. And she got me a big tin of that blueberry tea, and then some other like just little snacks to have, because they know I live here with my son, and just I'm down here and I'm working and doing things. Sometimes it's just nice just to have a little snack. So I like those things like that. Something I can use right now. So it was nice. It was very thoughtful. Yes, I really enjoyed it. Yes. Yes, it will. Will look really cool with the handmade mushroom. Yep, yep, yep. I gotta make some more of those. I really enjoyed making those, and I've thought about it. I had dyed all the paper myself. The tea filters, I had dyed all that filters with inks, and it was just a lot of fun making that and doing mingling the colors, marbling the colors together. So I may have to get back into doing that, trying that again, make some more of those mushrooms. Okay, so on the frozen Charlottes, there are 4 of them. I will let you know which one when I get to it, that has been broke and put back together. They did a really good job of putting it together, I think. I'm going to leave it in and sell it as is, and it's just going to be a part of the choice, because I'm only starting these little guys out at $10 each. There again, I got these at the estate sale. Really nice people at the estate sale, that I like going to this estate sale. So first one up, I'll give you size wise as we go. 3.5 inches tall. These are all marked in Japan. Little Indian boy. 3.5 inches tall. He's in good condition. And then the next one is this one, and he is also 3.5 inches tall. He's the little cowboy. He's marked up here, made in Japan. Got his little number. Cutie patootie. And then I love this one. She's in a little yellow sweater outfit. And look, she's got a little kitty cat. Got a little kitty cat there. She's her little made in Japan. Hard to see, but there that is. And it's numbered. Now this one has been broke, but I think they did a darn good job of getting it back together. It is this one here in the little red outfit. Little green bow. You can see right here goes across. I think they popped her right into, she comes up around the hand and across the waist. But for the price I'm doing them at, I'm going to leave her in as is. She's number 8, her number, and she's made in Japan. And it'll be a choice. You can take as many as you want. I'm going to get my last call going here. I'm with Carol. This is the only one I've seen with any issues. So we have the little Indian boy, or the little cowboy, the little girl in yellow. She's got her little kitty cat. And the little girl in red. Now she has been repaired. And I believe they all stand. Let me make sure. Yep, they all stand. I know y'all can't see it, but if they wouldn't have stood up, it would have took me a lot longer to do that. So last call's in. And we're going to say sold. And Miss Carol Bloom, I just need to know which one you would like. Indian, cowboy, yellow, red. Somebody's cooking. Miss Carol Bloom. All please. She's going to take all of them. And I've got your name down on all of those. Were you here, Carol, when I showed the Wolf family? They're also like frozen Charlottes. Okay. Just didn't want you to miss anything. Now I have a little sort of what I'm calling like a mid-century modern little vase, little bud vase. Looks like what does that look like? Like leaves or like folded up, maybe? But it's a bud vase. It measures, and I love little bud vases. It measures like 6.5 inches tall. It's that sort of harvesty gold and that green. Neat. It's not marked on the bottom, but it's an oldie. I like these to use to put hat pins in, the long vases like this, to put to display things like that in. These are great to use, maybe some for picks and different things. I'm gonna start him out at $8. I think that's a pretty reasonable price, and like I said, it is about 6.5 inches tall. Just really cool, really nice, that mid-century modern colors. Sort of they call it harvest gold or goldenrod, and the oh, what is that green? I know there's a name for it now. I can't think of it, but in the green on it, I think it's a cool piece. Pretty good opening there. Nice for hat pins and different long picks. $8 is the start on that one. Hold it up here for a second. If I don't have any interest, then I'll move to the side. Move it to the side anyway. I'm going to do these little bunnies next. I'm going to leave that $8 in there. Is that right? No, sorry, it's not. 1982. That's where I seen the 8. Okay, let me remove that. I had to do a double take on it. These are going to be choice of $10. And you can choose either one or both, up to you. This one here that I'm going to show first is a Taiwan piece, but it is a 1982 Hallmark. And look at him. He's just stinking cute. Got his little basket. I just love little things like this, guys. I can't help it. They are just so stinking cute. He has his little tag right there. Let me turn it around. Right there on the bottom. I think that says 1980. Is that 62? No. No, it's an 8. Okay, 82. So you can either choose that one or this one. Now, his little ear has been broken off, repaired very nicely. And then I put a little bow on it. But if you can see here on the back, it's right there. But I put a little bow on it. not sure who the maker is on this one, but isn't that stinking cute? And I decided that he needed a little cart. So I'm going to put this little cart with this little guy here. And he's just sort of sitting there, taking in the sun, got his eyes closed, and he's got his little cart. So those two pieces will come together for the 10. And then your other choice is the Hallmark. So this here, or this one. And I didn't give him anything because he already had a basket of eggs. But I love how he has his head tilted. Got the little pink in his ears. 1982 Hallmark. Not sure who makes this one. He does have that broken ear. Put a little bow on it. Getting my last call put in here. And we are going to say sold. And then, Gail, I just need to know whether you want the bunny with the cart or the Hallmark. Or both. It is up to you. And congratulations. Bunny with cart. Okay, now the other little bunny, the little Hallmark 1982 bunny, still available, $10, and it is number 25. But yeah, it's a cutie patootie. We'll set them there. Leave that there. And okay, like I showed this in the preview. I don't know what it's for. But it's cute, you know? It is cute. It does have some writing on the front, and I was hoping when I held it up here I'd be able to see what that said. But it looks like it's Kansas, someplace in Kansas. I'm not sure what all that says, but it's a little advertising piece for someplace. But it is a little like shadow. See, I put it over here on this wall of a little elf with packages. I don't have any idea. It was in a little box of stuff that I bought. And it's really cute. I didn't just want to throw it away or anything. I think you could add him to something. We'll just give him a little start here. And there's this price. $1. Oh, I just thought he was cute. I don't know anything about him except I can see where he's marked like Kansas on it. So and last call is in, and we marked him sold. Thomas Carroll, he's coming your way. I didn't know what else to do with him. Y'all know I don't do like the games and the giveaways and things like that, because sometimes I just put free stuff in your box. You know, I like doing it that way because it doesn't make one person win. Sometimes I put free stuff in 2 or 3 different people's boxes. I like doing it like that, so you have a surprise, when it comes to you. Pinocchio. I don't know. Do you think? It could. He's got that. He's got a pretty good sized nose going on there. So maybe. Next. We're going to get into some of the ephemera now. Let me get a start here. Oops. This little piece here, this is, I don't know, I don't have a date on it. Don't have a date on it. I did put it in a little. But it is just has some little ornery Valentine's in it. Let me show you a couple of them. I do know what they say about, I love men with big noses, Judy. I do. Look at this. You got more curves than a roller coaster. Your clothes fit like a glove. It's only wrong. There's one thing wrong, glamour puss. Your face. Only a mother could love. They're just, you know. Look at his license plates are, you are in a rush. There is, let's see. There's several in here. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 different ones. I don't want to show them all, so you just have a little bit of a surprise. Oh, you know, take a pill. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this it's just a really cute little packet of little Valentine pieces. I wish I could give you a date on it, but I don't see one. All it is this down at the bottom. But by the graphics and the looks, you know, you're looking at 50s to the 70s, somewhere in there. It was 19 cents. Hit them hard. Let me put it back in its little package. Oh, Robin Potts is in. Robin, there's some really cute ones in there. Little ornery ones. Ain't nothing wrong with them little ornery ones. Oops, we got that last call, and somehow we got a Y. Lasty call. Not so in love, Valentine's. Oh, yeah. You love them, but they get on your nerves. You could do with them or without them. Oh, whoops. I'm going to mark that sold to Miss Robin Potts. They're really cute. They are very, very cute. My Robin with the Y. Get that Y in there. Congratulations. Really, really cute ones. So let me go back down through here real quick and make sure I've got everybody or everything on this page done. And then we'll move to that back page. And the back page is the ephemera. We'll move to it next. I think I'm seeing everything pretty good there. So I've got 2 things here, and I'll just do them as a choice. I lost a tag on one of them, but that's all right. I know what I'm doing, maybe, sort of, kind of. Yeah, found it. All right. So I'm going to show you lot number 1. And then there'll be a lot number 2. And these are going to start at $12. There's several pieces in these lots. I know one has 19 cards, 19 envelopes. This set here, that's the other set though. This one here, I know there's more than 19 pieces in it. There are, let me show you these first. I'm just giving these in the package. Like there's this little Valentine card. It does not have an envelope. I do have a little stack of envelopes. I'll see if I can find one that will fit it. I think I do have one that'll fit it, but it's a new. It's never, these, as far as I know, none of these have ever been used. So this little lot is number 1, and it will come with this card, no envelope, this card, and it's got that what do you call it? Gold leafing like on it inside. Very pretty. And then this one here, it's got the little glitter on the leaf or on the petals. And then this is like vellum. These little, hear them? Crinkly paper. But look, it's got like little roses in it. And these are, older. These are just the envelopes. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those with the little pink roses inside the envelopes there, like that. It's really pretty, like vellum paper. So you get all those. Plus, I have a long, skinny card here. It says Merry Christmas. So like a money card, I guess. I just threw it in because it was just in with them. And then look at these. Get well cards. Really cute. And it does. And all the rest of these have the envelopes. Let's see if I can find a way to hold these with. This one has a trifold to it. It's like a little storybook of Get Well. Never been used. So these are all new old stock. And then here's another one. This is, look at his little face. There's another one being Get Well Soon. This is, it's got others and just, somebody's sick and get well soon. But that's what I have laying here on top. Oh, look how cute that is. And then it opens up. Watch your little face goes in here. So there's Get Wells. And then we got, like you've seen in the previews, they have the happy birthday one from Me, Myself, and I. That's cute. So these, here's another happy birthday. Snow blowing. Yeah, she had told us a while ago she had to go out and snow blow for a while. Look at that. Isn't that just so cute? Yeah, I know some people take these and they send them, and then others will take and sort of cut them up and use them in different things. And this one here, Joy to You. Beautiful, beautiful. Has the pussy willow on the inside of it. And that one's just a Joy to You. And then there's another Not Feeling Well. I'm sorry. And it's got a real feather or like a fuzzy feather right here. Right there. And then there's the inside of it. Really pretty little birds. And And there's a Mother's Day one. Just a variety little pack of cards. American greeting cards, copyright, American greetings. I can't tell you the age on them because I don't know, but if I had to guess, I would say probably your 50s back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9, 10 with envelopes. And then there are 5 of the vellum with the roses. And then that's just envelopes. And then I have 3 that don't have envelopes. That's all in package number 1. And I will look to see if I have an envelope to fit this one. Now, just a reminder, old cards, the envelopes, none of them are stuck shut. But the envelopes, they do yellow. So that is, that has happened to these. But otherwise, excellent. There's a total mess there. 9 inches. Goodness gracious. And then bag number 2, there are 19 cards and envelopes in this. And I'm with Judy right now at 12. So right now, Judy has it at 12. And she will be able to do choice. So there are 3 like this. These are made in the USA. And they are blank on the inside. So these are great little like thank you cards, just a note to say hi, something like that. These are all blank on the inside, but I love those little kitty cats. And there are maybe more. Let's see. 1, 2, no, 3. There are 3 like that of the kittens. Then there is this rose. And pansy. Looks like there may be a bleeding heart. I don't know. Back there. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of just like the one I showed you. And then look at this one. Very pretty. With a church in the background. And there are 1, 2 of those right there. And then the yellow roses. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the ones I just showed you with the yellow and pink roses. And then this one I think is really pretty. Lily of the Valleys, forget-me-nots, roses, really pretty. There are 3 of those. There is 1 like this one. I said these are all blank on the inside, just like that. And they do open up. It's just not a card. I mean, it does open up where if you wanted to write a full big note, you know, in there you can. All of them open up like that. And then there is 1 like this. So far we've had over 16 inches of snow. Whew. Drift. I live in the drifter meters. The drifts are up to the middle. Oh my goodness. And then there is 1 like this. Oh, I got more of that oriental feel. I think it's the flowers there. Very pretty. But 19 in all. That would be enough to have for little thank you notes or just little highs or, you know, and that's lot number 2. And I am with Judy at 12. And if nobody else comes in, I'm going to get my last call. In. So it is a choice between these little cards or these. This is lot number 1. This is lot number 2. My sticker fell off. I ran out of regular stickers, so this one is number 2. Got to hit that section at the estate sales where they keep all the desk stuff. And this is lot number 1. And last call went in. And we're going to say sold. So Miss Judy, for your $12, which lot would you like? Lot number 1 or lot number 2? Or you could take both. I'm going to leave that up to you. You got them for the 12. Lot number 1. So this one right here. Lay it over here to the side. So lot number 2 is still available. It will be the $12, and it's number 29. It, I think, right there for right now. Next is the postcards. Postcards, I have them all numbered and ready to rock and roll here. These postcards, let me get a start on them. Postcards are going to start out at $5 each. This one here, postmarked 1909. It's got the gold leafing and everything on it. It is number 1. This one here. This one is no postmarked, but in handwriting at the bottom, it says 1916. Right down there. April 23rd, 1916. It is very highly embossed. It's got so much embossing that it's one of those cards where they put that extra piece of paper on the back so you can write on it. Very pretty. Got the hen and rooster there, the egg basket, and the Easter bunny. That's number 2. This one here is, and I think these are all Germany, except for this one here. I can't find where it says it's made, but all the rest of them does say Germany, printed Germany. This one here is 1912, Massachusetts. Does that say something? Havener Hill, April the 4th, 1912. And it's the 2 little rabbits. Like I said, I didn't know whether they were fighting or he was trying to help him wipe that paint off his face. This one is number 3. Postmark 1912. And it is also printed in Germany. Absolutely love this postcard. I'm with Gail at 5. This is postcard number 4. It is also published by H.G. Zimmerman and Company, Chicago, made in Germany. Love her. Look at her. She's a little bit pigeon-toed, not too bad. Got a little basket, little flowers. And this one is number 4. No postmarks on it. Do not know anything date-wise, but I'd say it's your early 1900s as well. This one is so pretty. This one is April 16th, 1911. Wishing you a happy Easter from your wife, Mary Rhodes. This one is Jesus. So pretty. Let me take this one out. This one's so pretty. The writing, see how it shines? It is that foiling, silver foiling, the halo around his head, also silver foiling, his gown, everything. And that one, not postmarked, but it is wrote on the back. Up here, it says, April the 6th, 1911, wishing you a happy Easter from your wife, Mary Rhodes. And that one is number 5. Let me let you refresh. Can you refresh? With Gail at 5. I'm going to get my last call typed in here. Okay, cool. All caught up. So that's what we are offering now are the postcards. This is number 1. And it has the gold foiling. You can see how it shines, and the lamb and the rabbit. That's number 1. This one here, number 2. This one here is number 3. This one, number 4. And this one here is number 5. And the last call is in. And Gail, I'm going to mark that sold. I have nose itches. And if you'd like to see them again, Gail, I can do that. Number 2. Excellent. And number 4. I'm telling you, that is so stinking cute. I love those. Number 2 for 5 and number 4 for 5 goes to Gail. Now, if anyone else would like any at the 5, just let me know. But number 2 and number 4 are gone. I'll show them one more time so you can see what's still available. So still available for $5 is number 1. It has the rabbit and the sheep, and see how it shines. It's got the gold foiling. It is postmarked 1909. Looks like Avery wants number 5. I will put that one. It is so pretty. When you see that one, the silver on it is all foiled. It it shines. And then the other one is this one here, and it's number 3. So these are the 2 that are left, number 1 and number 3. $5 each. The dancing bunnies. 1909, April the 10th, 1909. Printed in Germany. And then the dancing bunnies, yeah. 1912, April 4th. You just have to let me know if anybody else wants them. I will does he? Yes, he does. It is a really pretty card. So I'll lay these to the side. We'll come back to those 2 later. Yeah. The next, I have 2 of these. Let's get a start on them. It's 5. You get them both. They're the same. And it is these little, it says, true love for you. Very pretty. Looks like she's catching butterflies. On the back, has a little saying on the back. My love. Talk no more of future gloom or joys. It's hard to read. Is that 2 F's on the end? Shaft always. Shall. That's a L. Looks like F's. Shall always last. For hope shall brighten days to come and memories gild the past. They say the same thing on the back. And this is the front. You get both of them, $5 on those. Your early 1900s. I would think probably right around 1905, 1906, somewhere right in there, on those 2 pieces. You get both of those for the 5. Now, the other ephemera, I have sort of did it up as well into bags. So let's start out, and we will. The first one has 2 pieces in it, and I have some damage to them. I went ahead and put them together. Most of these are priced, I think, separate. So let's see. I'm going to give a start to these 2 pieces. You're going to get both of these. And I want to say these pieces that I'm going to be showing you next are anywhere from your 1890s all the way up to maybe 1909, 1910, somewhere right now. Because a lot of pieces that I have are dated like that in that range. So this here will start at $12. You will get both of them. And it is this piece here. Now it had some damage right here. You can see where this bends, and it has been taped on the back as well. I don't know what that is hanging there, but it's gone. So you will get this piece here. in this set, and it measures right about 9 inches tall. Love the scenery there on the middle fan. It is apparently from Millie's teacher, Ida. Gave that to her. And then this one here, it has some rounded corners and a little staining on it. And then somebody wrote on the back of it. But to me, still a really cool piece that you could frame. And up here, what's this side? Up here you could put, I don't know, some pretty lace, corsage, whatever. And down here, there's some blank spaces. You could cover a lot of that, the staining, like up on it with ribbons and lace. It would look so pretty. And then, I don't know, somebody was writing numbers on the back of it there. Don't know, have any idea what that's about, but the original one was Millie again from Lorna. Wadsworth? Millie Wadsworth. What a name. And no room to talk. My last name used to be Warnbrote. So you get both of these. In short. Do you know an Arthur? Houselander. No. Tell me. I had an elderly friend long since passed that had similar handwriting on the cards. Oh yeah, that some of the handwritings, oof, unreal. So this is $12. You get both pieces of those. These are really neat to frame, add into like a shadow box. You can do junk journaling with them, everything like that. But these two pieces do have some, I don't really know if you'd call it damage, because I mean, as old as it is, it's not going to be perfect, but it does have some aging showing through on it. But very, very neat pieces. Like that one there. Next one. Now I had this one. Standing in front of that picture frame. Whoops, wrong thing. There it went. Okay. And it is this one here. Absolutely love this one. There, I did not see anything wrong with it. Not perfect, by any means, because it's an older piece. It is that thicker, like cardboardish paper, die cut and embossed. It's got the little girl there, and it looks like she's one of those flower girls. See how it's got the flower ruffles? Looks like she's head's in the middle of a flower. But the pansies, the edges all look really pretty good. Not bad. Not horrible at all. And again, this is to Millie Wadsworth from Tilly. Is that Gaynor? Very, very pretty. This one actually measures 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. Oh, did I not put a price in? Excuse moi. And you can see the embossing on the back and everything. This one is $14. It's a really nice size one. Got the horseshoe flowers. I think those are pansies going up around there. Very, very pretty piece. And that one is number 2. If anybody is interested in that, because some of these other ones are also $14, and I've gave them numbers. Right? Yes, right. So this one that's number 2. This one is number 3. Now this one has the birds. Let me take it out. She wrote many beautiful works. Oh, I'll have to look her up. Look at the birds, and it's got the little cutout here at the top. Little birds and roses, and then here it says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Catherine Miller. Now that's just in pencil. I think if you wanted to, you could erase that. Erase, re-erase, re-erase. You know what I mean? You can remove it. And then somebody's wrote on that part of the back of it. This one's also $14. Love those birds. Look how pretty those birds are with the rosebuds and roses, all that scroll work up around the top. Really pretty. Let's see. This is about 8.5 inches long by right around 6 3/4. Very, very pretty. This one is number 3. So we had number 2. This one's number 3. And then this one here will be number 4. Describes the absolute tiniest snowflake. Ooh. Then we have this one here with the birds. And then it's got all like the gold leafing around the edges of it. Very pretty. It is also, this one is from Tilly to Millie. Again, it is a nice embossed piece. This is so pretty, this turquoise color. Really nice. This one is number 4. It measures right around about 9.5, a little over 9.5. And at the widest point, it is 4 5/8 across. I love that color. That it's like a turquoisey blue color. Really, really pretty color. Very nice. And that one is number 4. So those are the ones that are available. These are $14 each on these singles. They're in rather good condition for their age. Like a Tiffany blue, exactly. So we have this one here. If anyone is interested, is number 2. Number 3. And number 4. All of them starts at 14 each. That's sold. That's sold. And I probably won't show those again. So if anyone's interested in those, just let me know on those. I mean, I'll mention them again at the end. Looks like Miss Judy came in last call. We're going to say sold. And just let me know which one you would like, Judy, and I will put your name on it. I can give the numbers one more time. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. Very, very pretty. These are absolutely beautiful, framed. And then you do a shadow box and add little things in and around them. Very pretty done that way. Number 4. That is the, pull it from here. That is this one. Really nice piece. I love that, the shape of it and everything. Very, very pretty. Oh, my head right up here. Okay, so those were the last things on my list for today. I'm going to go back over everything that did not sell, and see if anyone maybe new in the room interested in it, and we will go from there. This one will be $16. It's number 1. It is the silk candy box. Now on the inside, I don't think I showed the inside of this candy box earlier. It's marked in here. And then, you got all the sceneries around the edge. $16, number 1. Very, very pretty. And it still has the original candy paper on the inside. And guys, what I like about this box is, and I forgot to mention it a while ago, is on the inside, I take this little thing and get it out. There's like this little tray. You could lay some money, stash, or whatever in there and put this on top of it and hide any kind of paperwork or anything like that. A thief who's going to come into your home and steal a candy box, right? So it could be a little hiding box. Very neat. $16, number 1 on that one. And then the next one I do still have available. This frame was not in my preview, but it is available. I made a choice on frames and I added this. It is $24 and it is number 5. It is one of those swing frames. And it has the courting scene and the old lace in there. Very pretty. $24. Number 5. Very, 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 very pretty piece. All right. Sold. the Wolf family. I do have it available. It is the Japan. It's all 3 pieces. The you call him Daddy Wolf, the Papa Wolf is 4 3/4 inches tall. We are at the end. Yeah, well, this was a smaller cell than usual. And then we have the mama. And she is just a smidge over 4 inches. And then we have the baby, about 3 inches. So you do get all the family here. And they're all in really good condition. These are, let me find them, $60, and they're number 20. $60, number 20. These are a very hard to find items. These are just like your frozen Charlottes, made in Japan on their backs. Very, very neat little toy. They probably were some kind of a toy, I guess, for a child. But I absolutely love them. I think they're great. Anthropomorphics, just, I don't know. I really like these. These are really, really cool. So those are still available, and they're number 20. If anybody would like those, and they're $60 for the set. Sort of my higher end piece there. Then I still have, whoops, sorry, I got that cough happening to me again. Sort of mid-century modern look to it, a little bud vase. It's number 23, and it's $8. This is great for your hat pins, any kind of long picks of any kind. Little rose bud vase. Really neat. $8, number 23. Forgot to tell you how tall it was. I want to say almost 6.5 inches. Where'd it go? There he is. Little Hallmark bunny with a basket. Now I had him at $10, number 25. I'm going to mark him to $8 if anybody would like him. He is a 1982 Hallmark bunny. He's going to be $8, number 25. $8, number 25. That is going to Vintage Cruel. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And he is really cute. I have this little bag of cards. There's 19 cards with envelopes. None of them ever been used. There's kittens, there's flowers, there's sceneries. Some of them are duplicates. These are $12, number 29. Here's the kid. I just love the kitty cat one. Never can have too many Easter bunnies. The little cat one. And these are just really nice little thank you, or hope you're fine, or hi cards. They're really, really neat. And there are 19 of them for $12. Even if you went to the Dollar Tree, I don't know if they have the 50-cent cards anymore. They used to, but they're not vintage. Vintage Cruel wants those. Those are really cool. None of them have ever been used. Really nice to have little things like that around, you know. You could even write happy birthday on the inside of them. Postcards. I have only 2 postcards left. They are $5 each. Thank you, Miss Vintage Cruel and Mr. Vintage Cruel. I now know you are there as well. Nice to have you. Number 1. This one, that extra little number up there in the corner, this is number 30. Number 30, $5. This is postmarked 1909 on the back. Number 30 on that one. And then this one is 1912. And it's number 32. Like I said, I don't know whether they're fighting or is he trying to help him wipe that paint off his face. These are $5 each. And just look at the handwriting. I mean, my gosh, look at that handwriting. Isn't that beautiful? How in the heck did they keep that all one size? I can't do that. Nice for scrapbooking or junk journaling. Right. Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. Yeah. I used to be able to pick up like old bank deposit slips. It's still the full books of it, and people bought those like crazy for junk journaling. And they weren't junk, but the calligraphy on them, the pictures that were on some of them, the handwriting that was on some of them were used, some of them weren't. You know, it was like they're just really cool pieces, and people was using them to junk journal with. I thought, how stinking cool is that? And then I have, let's see, these are $5 as well. You get both of them. And it is these little True Love. It says True Love for You. There's 2 of those. You get them both, and they're $5, number 35. Number 35, you get both of the little cards for $5. And these are early 1900s as well. For $5, number 35. And excuse me, sorry. I have then the paper that I just showed, if anybody's interested in it at all. You get 2 pieces in this one. It's $12, number 36. There is the piece with the fans, and then there's the bigger piece there in the back with the roses on it. You get both of those. These 2 do have some damage to them, but still very usable. You know, they're very pretty. And I think actually I might even just cut the fans apart and, you know, real carefully snip around those flowers where I have 3 different fans, and I can use it in a junk journal that way. So that one is $12, number 36. And then I have the girl left. That is number 37. She's $14, number 37. And then I have the birds, $14. The Birds and the Roses, number 38. Very, very pretty pieces. Carol wanted this one. We put Carol's name right there. Yep. Put that one there. Miss Judy took this one already. We'll write that there. Number 37 is going to Carol. And Carol, if you would like to have this one, the very last one, it's the only one I have left. This one here, the bigger ones. It was $14 and it was number 38. But since you bought 1, 2, 3 of the other ones, well, one of them had 2 in it. I would do $10 on this one for you if you want it. Just put in number 38 if you would like it for the $10. I'll give you a deal since you purchased so many of the other ones. And that will make those gone. If you would like it. No, you don't have to take it if you don't. But if you would like it, $10. I try to get paper moved on because I don't want to take a chance of, bending it or something like that. Now, everybody has seen everything that was left. If there is an item that you are interested in and want to make an offer on, you can. I do take offers, guys, and don't be afraid to do it because I do it. When I go to an estate sale, most of the time on the first day they won't do anything, but I have a couple of estate sales that I've been, going to for like years and years and years, and they let me. So you just let me know. I try to see. Somebody's crying. Somebody's got the boo-hoos going on right now. So let me move a few of these things around here real quick. And then just let y'all think about it because, it's fine. I like it. I like it when people make me offers. I don't mind it at all. I mean, I'm never totally stuck to one price. I have to make a profit, but of a little bit anyway. It doesn't have to kill somebody to do it. You know what I mean? Lay that back up here. Move these around just a smidge because I don't want any of those to get bent. I want them to lay totally flat. And I think I'm gonna leave that. Y'all just let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna put this. Here I am shuffling stuff around. Okay, my next sale, as far as I know right now, next Sunday, I do have a few things happening. Excuse me, sorry. A few things happening. Not me so much as my son. He's going to have a bunch of people over one evening, and I'm not totally sure. It's some football thing. It's some football thing, and he's going to have some of his old friends over and all that kind of things that he hasn't seen in a while. So I want him to do all that, and he's worried that it's going to, because he'll have it down here because that's where he's got like TVs set up where he can run different games and videos and things all down here. And he's afraid it's going to, I guess, bother me. And it's not. I told him it was fine. It didn't make me any difference. But I think that's on a Saturday. But that's also, the night I do my videos and try to set everything up. So my video maybe, if I can get it done earlier than usual, if I can get it done. I always say that, if I can get it done. Or it may be later. I'm going to try to make it earlier. That way, y'all can see it in plenty of time. Because, you know, I don't want you. I like a preview. I don't always like doing them, but I'll be honest with you, I don't. Because I set all of it up, and it takes me hours to set it up because I'm so anal when it comes to the way things are set up. I move stuff so many times, and then sometimes I will move it and lay it over somewhere else, and then forget to put it back in. Yeah, that's I do that sometimes. But yeah. So also, guys, if there's ever anything you're looking for, and you're needing it for a project, always let me know, because I may have it here already, because I have quite a bit of stuff. It's all packed, and nothing's in any way or anything. But if you are looking for, black lace, I don't know if I say that now. I don't know if I have. I think I might have a little bit of that. But different crafting items. One of the little girls, the angel girls. I have all different ones of those at different months and everything. I even picked up a little boy Christmas one. I was going to put it in the sale, then I didn't, because I was trying not to get too much Christmas in it. I want to sort of step back from the Christmas a little bit, but he's a cute one. What else? I will have more Easter stuff next sale. I have some more of that vintage chenille, the bump, what they call the bump chenille, the old stuff, and it is the old stuff. I think I've sold some of it before. I've got some more of it. But yeah, just things like that. I want to thank you all for being here. I so appreciate it. Really, y'all can't fathom how much I appreciate it. And I will see y'all next week, as far as I know. Like I said, as far as I know. Let me see, what day is that? That's February the 1st. Now, the following weekend is my mother's, Miss Daisy's, birthday. And I think they want to do something. I think my mom would like to go to the casino to have lunch. And that is on Saturday. I don't know if it's lunch or dinner. So there again, hopefully I'll have to see about that weekend. I've just got crazy stuff, and I'm getting old. Gosh darn it, I'm getting old, and it's making it harder on me, this cold weather and stuff, to do things. I just want to stay home all the time anymore. Okay, I'm going to sign off. And thank you guys for being here. See you next time, and thank you so much. Have a good weekend. Stay safe and stay inside and stay warm. Bye for now, guys.